Right there.
Okay, so let me know when you're ready.
Ready.
Like it's coming?
Yeah.
Okay. Today we are going to be making a Birria style taco. My friend and coworker Jake Moody asked me to do it, so we're gonna try it. I did not find the correct peppers, so I just kind of grabbed what I could at Walmart. We're gonna see how it works. Either way, I think it's gonna be awesome. Can you see me?
I cannot see your face.
Okay, did you already start recording?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So today we're gonna use chuck pot roast. I wanted to find some beef short ribs, but couldn't find it. So you can go with whatever kind of beef you want, really. It doesn't matter. Oh, we need paper towels. Always dry it off. It'll help for the searing process. Also, make sure that this is at room temperature, not cold. You want to cut into, I don't know, 2 or 3 inch chunks, like that. Alexa, cancel, or, damn, wrong word. Let's take that out of there. Okay. So now that you got all these, time to season. Here, oh, I gotta wash my hands. This is why I need gloves. So here I've got Himalayan pink salt, half of that filled up, and then a quarter of it filled up with black pepper, and then another quarter of garlic powder. This is great. You can pretty much use this on everything you cook. I guess I might as well open these while I have. My hands are clean. We're using a lot of seasonings here today because, well, it's going to be in a marinade for 2 hours in the fridge. And then after the marinade, it's going in the instapot with a bunch of liquid. So the seasonings that we use on this today are also going to mix in with that marinade and mix in with the marinade that goes into the instapot. So we'll start with the pepper, salt, and garlic powder. At home, normally I would do this over the sink because it does get messy. Here we have chipotle chili pepper. And we like ours a little hot. So we're going to add a couple more heat spices into it. A little bit of Italian. I don't know about you, but Italian I feel like goes on everything. Onion powder. And onions will be going into the marinade, but why not add it? Slap your mama Cajun seasoning. Again, going with that, trying to achieve that heat. Red cayenne or ground cayenne red pepper. Garlic and herb. Love garlic, if you couldn't tell by the last video. Smoked paprika. Go with the smoked paprika. It gives it a lot better flavor than just your normal paprika. Yeah, 100% difference. And then this you gotta be careful with the crushed red pepper. You don't need a lot. Trust me, I added some to some ribs the other day at the end, and it was a little overwhelming, but still delicious. And then we mix. You want to coat all sides evenly. I mean, you could have turned them over and, you know, seasoned each side individually. It would be a lot easier, but for video sake, this is what we're going with. And try not to waste the spices. They are expensive. Well, when you buy a bunch of them. So mop all that up, get them together. Every side is coated nicely. All right, and now we're gonna sear them. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys how we are going to saute some of these on the cast iron skillet, as well as using the instapot, which you can do the entire thing in here. But I'm gonna show you how to do both. So we gotta have some avocado oil. Chosen Foods avocado oil. No, I'm not sponsored, but it's very nice. Throw some over here as well. Turn that on high. If you can hold your hand above this for 3 seconds, your temperature is not high enough. Turn it up higher. So we will drop in these. If you don't get that seared, you're doing it wrong. That goes there. Give those 5 minutes aside, and then we'll wait for this to heat up, and we'll go over here next. Okay, so that's smoking nicely. I don't know why I picked that up. Not quite as hot as I wanted it to be. So we'll get that a little bit. These have been in here on saute for 2 minutes. So I'm gonna give them a check. Not quite where we want them, but getting there. And remember, you want to have this on the saute feature. That looks good. That's kind of what we want. So now go to another side. Sorry. Add a few more. Drops of the avocado. Oh yeah, now we're talking. See, it doesn't take long. No, it didn't take long at all.
That doesn't make any sense.
Come here. I'll show you what saute is. Or a sear. See that right there? See how it's brown? Or black? See that side? Okay, so look. See that side? Put that there.
And
Go over here. Check these out. Oh yeah, see? That's what we want.
Why did you put on that or that?
Oh, hot.
Hot.
Do as I say, not as I do. Okay? Go sit back down, please. Thank you. Thank you for covering your mouth.
And then I will have a show.
We'll have a show in hopefully a few hours. Okay, really, that's all we're looking for. Sear on all sides, so these are done. Those are done there. These are going to take a little bit longer, but about 3 minutes aside on those. That's why I showed you both. This is faster. Does create more smoke, as you can hear Logan over here coughing. But You can do all of this in one pot. It is very nice, very clean, and they turn out great. Alexa, cancel. Alright, so these are now ready. Not as good of a sear as we got with the cast iron, but I mean, not bad. All of this stuff at the bottom, we're going to be using a beef broth, and that'll help loosen all that up. That is flavor. We want that. And then over here, this is what this is what you're looking for, really. That nice sear. That you need to make this a real Birria style taco. One thing you definitely do need: beef broth. Might actually use 2 cans. So I'm going to add some roasted red bell peppers. Gotta go roasted. Gotta go roasted. I don't know, just a dollop or so. That's a big one. I want to save that for later. These are delicious. So we can go ahead and throw these in there as well. I bought these a couple weeks ago. Oh, these are stuffed with cream cheese. Well, that's not really going to work, but whatever. We'll try them out. The sweet picante peppers, they were really good. Did not realize that they were stuffed. It's not going to hurt anything. Again, one of my things about my channel that I am trying to do is use what you can, find. It doesn't have to be exact. I don't follow any recipes. The only thing I look at recipes for are time. We're going to add some of these sweet point. Not quite sure, but never used them before. We're going to today. Get rid of all the caps. Also, different knife. Use that knife on raw meat, so you need to use a different knife. Cross-contamination and whatnot. Since these are sweet, we are going to leave the stems and seeds in hopes that it will help bring out some heat. I doubt it though. But what the hell? Throw those in. Yeah, that's not good. I think that'll be a nice touch. And again, if you can't find what you're looking for, just pick something. Play around. If you don't like it, okay, try again. Or if you really like it, like I found with these roasted red peppers, those are delicious. Then you'll use them over and over and over again. Alright, so now that is all in, the only thing left is to fill it with water until it covers the beef. So it's going to be kind of a slow process here, but it needs, generally anything with an instapot needs to be about 2 cups of water or some kind of liquid. Here we are going to go with about 2 right here, which pretty much covers it. Give it a quick little stir. And remember, all those spices I added on there are now coming off into this. And now we put the lid on. We want it to seal, not vent. So seal that for 40 minutes. And now we wait. We are actually messed up. We are going to stir that around a little bit. And then, this is our marinade. We just created our marinade. So everything is going to go into plastic bags and in the fridge for at least 2 hours. Now, ideally, leaving it overnight would be best case scenario. Since we don't have that kind of time, we're going to be doing 2 hours. At least, minimum, 2 hours. If you can't do 2 hours, don't do the tacos. It's not going to be worth it in the long run. Oh, that already smells so good. Okay. See, normally I've got my help holding the bag open or something for me instead of videoing, but trying to help everybody learn how to do this because it is amazing, and you will gain weight eating these tacos because you'll want them every night. So here's what our bag of marinade will look like, and you really want to kind of get all that air out. So you can push it down, seal it in the fridge, 2 hours. Make sure it doesn't leak because that's no fun. 2 hours. And I'll see you guys in a couple hours. For you, it'll be about 5 seconds. So by adding that beef broth, what I meant is all that stuff that was stuck on here that has flavor. Look at this. All of that came up in the marinade. So you want to let it heat up for a little bit. So we brought this little thing out. It's a microphone, don't get twisted. This should help with the audio because she was putting her pinky underneath of it, which made the audio a little sketch for a while. So here's what we are left with after 2 hours in the fridge. This is the simple part. We are going to open this, throw it all in there. That's it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We don't have any lemons, but you know what I mean. One more bag. Oh, did I mention Go Chiefs? I don't think I have yet.
Go Chiefs!
Go Chiefs! Which should be starting like right now, and we're missing it, but fuck. Okay. And then again, we are going for sealing, not venting. That's all there is to it. And we will come back in about 40 minutes, and we are ready to go. We're going to start dishing out these tacos, and let me tell you what, they are going to come off of the cast iron skillet into somebody's mouth faster than I can make them. That's the one bad part about these, but I'll see you guys in about 40 minutes. So this has been in here for 40 minutes. It's actually been in here for 48 minutes, but this is really cool because it'll actually hold it at a nice temperature. So we're gonna release. Watch out for that spray. Don't let it get under your cabinets. It's a good way to get mold. But also it's very hot, so just let it go all the way. The Chiefs game is on right now. Kyler Murray versus Patrick Mahomes. They're going to play for a little bit. So our plan is to put it into this bowl. I've already explained that a little earlier. But pretty much as soon as it comes out, when that gets done venting, we're going to throw it in here. And then we're going to go watch the next, 15 minutes of the game. During that time, it's going to soak up all of those juices. And our next plan will be to come over here, and we're going to put down some flour tortillas. Flour tortillas are what you're going to want to use. Corn, yes, they taste good. Actually, really with Birria style tacos, you want to use corn because it's going to give you that nice crispy edge. But we're going to use flour today. I think we might have some corn, so maybe we'll show both. And that melting cheese. I haven't showed you that melting cheese yet. I'll show you what cheese you need to use. It is essential in these tacos. But yeah, so we're going to be right back when that gets done venting, and yeah. got this. If that'll work.
There's another one down there.
Huh?
There's another clean one down there.
I washed it.
Oh, okay.
You ready?
Go sit, Logie. Yep.
Okay, so this is now done. It took a while for it to depressurize. Oh, gotta love that sound. Oh, wow. So this is why I kind of messed around with that sweet. Go ahead, get a look at that. Those sweet peppers, because we added a bunch of heat to it. So those sweet peppers, I think, are gonna be amazing.
Oh, you should smell it. So good.
All right, so I think our best plan of attack here is, oh man. All right, I want to show you guys real quick before I get everything else in there. Look at this. Watch this. I'm not even like, I'm just barely smash.
No. This is not good.
Oh yeah, okay. So now let's go ahead and get the rest in here. And like I said, when we talked about going to watch the rest of the Chiefs game, and not the rest, but a good portion because it's preseason. It's not that important. But it's paused right now. Thank God. But there is no problem, and you'll see later when we actually go to build the tacos what I mean, because all these juices we are going to use when we actually make the tacos themselves, and it's a huge factor. So put this down. I have washed and cleaned this. Make sure you do not cross-contaminate because, I mean, you don't want to get sick. Plus, I wish I could grab this out, but it's pretty hot. And we don't need all of it right now. That's probably good. Here's why I say we don't need all of it right now. Put that right there. So when we actually go down to smash this and to really break this up, I would use my hands, but it's very hot. When we go to break this up, we don't want a ton of liquid. And I think we might have maybe done 1 cup too much, but it's not a big deal because we're gonna actually go in here and dip the flour tortillas or corn into this.
The juice is what makes it.
That is what the Birria tacos is all about. And I'll work on this a little bit more. But for now, we're gonna let this sit. And I might pour a little bit of this out. I don't know, we'll see. We'll come back maybe about 15, 25 minutes later and see what this looks like. Because I expect a lot of that juice to really suck into that meat. We'll come back, we'll check it out. We might pour some out before we start building the tacos. But all of this meat, or all this juice right here, that's gonna be what we're dipping the shells into before we throw them onto the cast iron skillet. And you don't have to use cast iron skillet. Any kind of non-stick pan will work. But this is gonna give you a really good sear. It's gonna get that high temperature that you really want. Avocado oil, high smoke temps. You're not gonna get all that smoke that we saw yesterday in my video. I'm ready. I know you are too. So this is where the magic happens. We are going to put some avocado oil, Chosen Foods brand. Great brand. Throw it on here. We want that to get hot, where you can't hold your hand above it for more than 3 seconds. While we were at it, we're going to talk about flour tortillas. These are great. The corn tortillas are actually what the recipe calls for. My issue with corn tortillas is they fall apart really easily. And anytime you actually pick the taco up and put it in your mouth, all you're smelling is that corn tortilla. So personally, I like to smell what's inside the taco. If you do not have this cheese, go to the store, turn around. You are not gonna get this kind of taco without this cheese. Unless you can find another kind of melting cheese, you need this. Absolutely, this is what makes the combo go together. So, this is the corn tortilla. This is where you make the magic happen. This is all of that juice and stuff that I put in here earlier. Take that, dip it, I mean, soak it. That's what you want. Now, we want to take some of this meat. Oh yeah, right there. And then hit it with the cheese. Got to be the melting cheese. If you don't have the melting cheese, it doesn't work. It is a deal combo.
It's a package deal.
Package deal. Excuse me, man. Oh no, where's my spatula?
Is it in the dishwasher?
Nope. Alright, well this one's clean, so we'll use this.
Oh, it's in there.
Oh, it's in there. This is my baby. We can't find another one on Amazon. She tried to find me one for Christmas. It did not work. That one's done. Let's go again. So now we're gonna do another flour, or corn, sorry. Dip it in there. You want those juices. We're gonna add a little bit more of that. Will you do your best to open that, please?
Yep.
I'm having my beautiful girlfriend get the flour tortillas ready. We're gonna do another one here. Right in there. Not that. And then we go with a little bit of the meat. And this is what I'm talking about. As soon as they come off the skillet, they are ready for somebody to eat, and usually somebody is grabbing them. And I will show you during the tasting the best thing to do with them. Look at that crispy edge. That's what you're looking for. See that? Hard. And so here I didn't really get what I was wanting. So I can come in here, flip it over. See, that looks better. See that? That color? If you can run this across it and it feels like you're scraping it rather than rubbing it, that's what you want. We're gonna let that sit for a second. Let the oil do its thing. Look at that. All right, next we're gonna go up with a, I'll flip this over so you guys can see. Yeah, look at that. Now we're gonna go with a flour tortilla. Thank you, love. And there's still a bunch of juice left in the instapot. When you put this into the fridge, all of this juice will actually soak into the meat. The difference between a flour and a corn tortilla is actually the way you want to do it. But fuck it, I already grabbed the cheese. My issue with a corn tortilla is when I put a corn tortilla up to my mouth, all I smell is that corn tortilla. A flour tortilla allows you to smell, and smell has a lot to do with taste. It allows you to smell all what's in the taco instead of just the shell of the taco. Let that sit for a bit. That's a thick boy right there. Oh yeah, that right there. That is what we want. See that? Yeah, that is the perfect crispiness of what we're really looking for. And give it about 3 more seconds. All right, let's go to taste them. I mentioned this earlier. We are going to take this out, and it's the same stuff that's in the meat that we just pulled the taco meat from. This is where the magic happens. You want to dip your tacos in this. If you don't, it's not a Birria style taco. Since I don't want to give a biased opinion, here's my beautiful girlfriend. She is going to try both the flour and the corn. Go ahead, love.
This is one of my favorite things that we make. And it is so cheesy and juicy. The juicy is what makes it. So little zoom in there. Oh, and it's just like dripping out. But you see the cheese? Like, this is why you want that melting cheese, is because it melts and becomes part of the taco. If you just get normal shredded cheese, it won't do that. So if you want to be fancy and you can brush fancy, then you can even add a little more extra.
Oh, you gotta go more than that.
I was going back for a number 2. A little more extra. Give it some love. It's been through a lot.
And this is a sloppy food. This is the hand food. You're gonna make a mess.
Yep. This is a first date food to see how they eat.
And if they chomp it down, marry them.
And then just dip if you want.
Always dip.
Oh my god. And you can taste the pepper. Like all those peppers that we put in there, that flavor just like soaked into the meat. And it is so good.
Try that.
No. Look at all the juices. Oh my god, it's so good.
We didn't use the right peppers, but yeah, it's got that heat in there.
They're so good. Like the flavor is just spot on. The cheese.
Do one of the corn ones. Did you just finish the whole flour one?
Yeah.
Okay. Do one of the corn.
That was the flour one. This is the corn one. So the tortilla is just a little bit thinner, but.
And it might break sometimes, but it doesn't matter. It's sloppy food anyways, right?
And see, with the corn, it adds a more authentic taste to it because that's what a Birria taco is.
Sloppy, good mess of a taco.
Do you want a bite?
I do.
Don't take my fingers off.
I almost got your finger there.
They're so good.
And the corn tortilla really adds kind of a more of a crunch.
And we are eating these plain, but there's so much that you can add to these.
Oh yeah,
I like
sour
to
cream.
I like to get pico, and I'll put pico de gallo on top, and some sour cream, and maybe a little extra cheese on top.
Ooh, that spice really kicks in. I think we did good on that.
And the corn tortilla just adds a different kind of flavor. So if you're not sure, buy both.
Do what we did.
Do what we did. Try it out, see what you like. We like them both, so we do both.
Look at all, we made 3 tacos. Look at all that meat that we still have. This makes a lot of tacos, and I think we used, here, it's right here. That was 2.72 pounds. And, oh man, yeah.
I'm pretty sure last time we made them, we didn't even finish all the leftovers.
No, we didn't. We gave them to your mother.
Because they are so good.
Your mother and your sisters ate a lot of them, and we still had leftovers.
But oh my god, it's so good. You have to try it. Oh, it's so good.
So, if you guys liked the video, thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to give us a like and subscribe. It is free to do, and it really helps out my channel. I will also be putting my products that I use. A lot of them I bought on Amazon. Once I get a partnership with Amazon, I will be linking everything. I do make a little bit of money off of it. I think it's like 4%. I'm not sure. But yeah, so I will be including where I get all my stuff. So thank you guys for stopping by again. Have a good night.